Welcome to our show, Hong Kong Brief. Today, we dive into some pressing issues making headlines. First up, the family of a mentally ill man shot by Hong Kong police is demanding the release of body camera footage from the incident, seeking clarity and transparency in a situation that has raised many questions about police protocols and mental health awareness. In other news, Super Typhoon Krathon is creating quite the stir, causing major disruptions to flights between Hong Kong and Taiwan. With multiple cancellations and delays, travelers are feeling the impact as airlines scramble to manage the chaos. The storm is expected to continue affecting travel plans, so stay tuned for updates if you're planning to fly. Lastly, Hong Kong's stock market is experiencing its first decline in a week, snapping a 6-day rally. Analysts are expressing concerns about the sustainability of the recent market surge, pointing to potential risks and the need for cautious evaluation of economic fundamentals in China. It's a roller coaster ride on the financial front. Please continue to watch for more detailed coverage. South China Morning Post reports that the family of a mentally ill man shot dead by Hong Kong police is demanding the release of body camera footage from the incident. The 38-year-old man, surnamed Li, was shot after allegedly attacking his wife and mother. His widow and brother expressed their desire to understand the circumstances surrounding the unacceptable shooting, questioning whether the officers had activated their cameras during the confrontation. Li's mother recounted the chaotic events leading to the shooting, emphasizing her pleas to the officers about her son's mental health. Despite the family's concerns, police stated that they are conducting a thorough investigation, but internal guidelines do not mandate the activation of body cameras in every situation. As Super Typhoon Krathon approaches, the South China Morning Post highlights significant disruptions in flights between Hong Kong and Taiwan. Cathay Pacific's budget airline has canceled multiple flights, including those bound for Taipei, and has notified affected passengers of rebooking options. The Hong Kong Observatory has indicated that the typhoon will gradually move away from Hong Kong and impact Taiwan, leading to the suspension of classes and stock trading there. The situation has left travelers scrambling for alternatives as airlines continue to assess the storm's impact on operations. In another report, the South China Morning Post notes a retreat in Hong Kong stocks, breaking a 6-day rally fueled by China's stimulus measures. The Hang Seng Index fell by 1.8%, signaling exhaustion in the market that had reached a 20-month high. Major companies like Alibaba, JD.com, and Baidu experienced declines, reflecting a broader trend of caution among investors. Analysts warned that the rapid rise in stock prices could resemble past market bubbles, urging a more cautious approach given the current weak economic fundamentals in China. Meanwhile, other Asian markets showed mixed results, with Japan's Nikkei 225 index rising while South Korea's markets remained closed for a holiday. South China Morning Post highlights the inspiring efforts of Apple Chui Puyi, affectionately known as Coral Mum, who is on a mission to revive Hong Kong's coral reefs through innovative restoration techniques. As an assistant professor at the Chinese University of Hong Kong, Chui leads the only research team in the city successfully breeding baby corals in a lab. Her groundbreaking work includes asexual and sexual propagation methods, which have resulted in a remarkable 90% survival rate for transplanted coral fragments. Chui's passion for marine conservation drives her to educate the next generation of environmental stewards through her Coral Academy, where students actively participate in coral cultivation and restoration projects, fostering a deep connection with marine ecosystems. In another article, the South China Morning Post examines the recent cancellations of drone shows in Hong Kong due to solar activity disrupting navigation systems, contrasting this with Shenzhen's successful drone performances. The last-minute cancellation of the drone show at West Kowloon Cultural District disappointed many residents, as authorities cited ionospheric scintillation affecting GPS signals as the main cause. experts noted that safety concerns played a significant role in the decision to cancel, emphasizing that operators preferred to avoid potential accidents. Shenzhen, on the other hand, adapted to real-time conditions, allowing them to proceed with their shows despite experiencing similar challenges, showcasing the importance of flexibility and preparedness in event management. The South China Morning Post also reports on how Hong Kong's struggling retail market is presenting new opportunities for mainland Chinese brands to secure prime retail spaces at significantly discounted rents. With a staggering 215% increase in new leases by mainland brands in the first 7 months of the year, companies like Bilabala are seizing the chance to expand their footprints in the city. The report highlights how these brands are not only benefiting from lower rents, but also leveraging their presence in Hong Kong to enhance their reputation internationally. As retailers like Clarks and Mango also take advantage of the favorable leasing conditions, the landscape of Hong Kong's retail market is evolving, reflecting both the challenges and opportunities that arise in a changing economic environment. South China Morning Post reports on the alarming surge in juvenile sex crimes in Hong Kong, particularly post-COVID, highlighting a case involving 18-year-old Hugo Leung, who was arrested for having sex with an underage girl he met online. The rise in such offenses, with a staggering 71% increase from 2018, reflects a concerning trend among youths, with social workers attributing it to prolonged isolation during the pandemic, lack of proper sex education, and easy access to pornography. Many teenagers, like Leung, often act impulsively, driven by curiosity and peer discussions, without a clear understanding of consent or the legal implications of their actions. Experts stress the urgent need for comprehensive sex education that addresses these issues, as many young offenders are unaware that their behavior is illegal. South China Morning Post also examines the potential impact of a Federal Reserve rate cut on Hong Kong's stock market and IPOs, with analysts predicting a shift in investor focus from US dollar assets to equities in Hong Kong and China. The anticipated reduction in interest rates is expected to lower capital costs for companies, fostering growth and stimulating market activity. This, combined with China's recent stimulus measures, has already led to a significant increase in trading volumes and market sentiment, positioning Hong Kong to potentially regain its status among the top 3 global IPO markets in 2024. With many companies planning substantial listings, the market is set for a vibrant period as investors are likely to redirect their funds from deposits to stocks. South China Morning Post highlights the innovative approach of Shanghai Hidolphin Robot Technology, which aims to revolutionize the coffee industry with automated kiosks. Their Cove Plus booths, equipped with advanced robotic arms, can prepare a variety of coffee drinks quickly and efficiently, significantly cutting operational costs compared to traditional cafes. With nearly 1,000 kiosks installed worldwide, the company is addressing the challenges faced by the coffee sector, particularly in China, where many cafes have closed due to economic downturns. The kiosks not only promise a consistent quality of service but also adapt to various environments, making them a viable solution for coffee businesses struggling to survive in a competitive market. South China Morning Post, Vitasoy International CEO, Roberto Guidetti, emphasizes the importance of attracting young talent to enhance the company's sustainability efforts. Guidetti personally interviews candidates for sustainability roles, believing that this direct involvement reflects the company's commitment to eco-friendly practices. The company, known for its plant-based products like soy and oat milks, aims to improve its sustainability performance despite facing challenges due to limited financial resources compared to larger competitors. While Vitasoy has made strides in water conservation and healthier product offerings, it still needs to set clearer climate goals, such as achieving net zero emissions. With recent investments in energy efficiency and renewable energy sources, Guidetti remains optimistic about the company's future sustainability journey. South China Morning Post. The competitive landscape of commercial airlines in the 1950s saw British Overseas Airways Corporation, BOAC, battling American giants like Pan Am and TWA. The story begins with BOAC's inaugural service from London to Hong Kong in 1959, which involved a lengthy route with multiple stops, including New York and Tokyo. American Airlines, utilizing military surplus aircraft, revolutionized international travel with their efficient and luxurious services. This era marked a shift in air travel, where American Airlines not only provided comfort and reliability but also introduced innovative in-flight amenities. In contrast, British air travel was still influenced by the lingering effects of wartime rationing, leading to a more subdued service experience. The glamour associated with air stewardesses and the overall consumerist culture of American Airlines made them the preferred choice for travelers, establishing a legacy that shaped the future of commercial aviation. South China Morning Post. In the heart of Tin Shui Wai, Tam Tat Ming preserves the delicate art of making dragon's beard candy and Ding Ding Tong, two traditional Hong Kong sweets that are becoming increasingly rare. With a background in banking, Tam transitioned to confectionery making 25 years ago, mastering the intricate technique of pulling sugar to create the ethereal strands of dragon's beard candy, a treat with roots dating back to the Han Dynasty. Each batch requires meticulous attention to humidity and temperature, as the candy's texture is sensitive to environmental conditions. Similarly, Ding Ding Tong, a maltose confection flavored with ginger, reflects the city's culinary history, once sold by street hawkers who would announce their presence with a distinctive sound. Despite the decline in popularity of these sweets, Tam remains dedicated to his craft, selling his creations at various venues and ensuring that the flavors of Hong Kong's past continue to delight those fortunate enough to experience them. South China Morning Post. Maisie Stella, the talented actress and musician, first gained viral fame at just 8 years old with her cup percussion cover alongside her sister Lynn and Stella. Fast forward 12 years, and she continues to make headlines, particularly for her upcoming role in the film My Old Ass, where she stars alongside Aubrey Plaza. Their dynamic has captivated audiences, especially in a recent BuzzFeed celeb video that humorously contrasts Gen Z and millennials. Amidst this buzz, rumors about Stella dating Bella Ramsey, known for her roles in The Last of Us and Game of Thrones, have surfaced, fueled by affectionate social media exchanges and a heartfelt birthday tribute from Stella. Born in Canada and raised in a musical family, Stella has transitioned from viral videos to significant acting roles, all while maintaining close friendships, notably with dancer Maddie Ziegler. South China Morning Post. The current geopolitical landscape between the United States and China is fraught with tension, exacerbated by a bipartisan consensus in Washington that views a rising China as a direct threat to American interests. This perspective is underpinned by a series of misconceptions regarding China's governance and economic practices. For instance, the narrative framing the competition as a struggle between democracy and autocracy overlooks the fact that many Chinese citizens express trust in their government and prefer the outcomes of its policies. Furthermore, the obsession with maintaining global dominance leads to counterproductive measures, such as high tariffs and supply chain disruptions, which harm the U.S. economy. The article highlights the need for a more nuanced understanding of China's role in the global economy and the importance of fostering cooperation rather than conflict, especially in an increasingly multipolar world. South China Morning Post. Missy Peregrym, known for her roles in Rookie Blue and FBI, has made headlines not just for her acting career but also for her brief marriage to actor Zachary Levi, who recently expressed support for Donald Trump. Their marriage, which lasted less than a year, ended amid speculation that Levi's personal struggles contributed to their split. Peregrym, who hails from a religious background in Canada, has since found happiness with Australian actor Tom Oakley, with whom she shares 2 children. Their family life contrasts sharply with her past, as she embraces motherhood and continues to build her career, including executive producing her recent film Outcome the Wolves. As the 2024 presidential election approaches, Peregrine's past with Levi has sparked discussions among fans, reflecting the intersection of celebrity culture and political affiliations. Thank you for tuning in. The content above showcases the latest briefing reports and analytical synopses, thoughtfully curated by the 6Do team. These insights stem from a wide array of reputable media outlets, think tanks, government sources, and specialized experts worldwide. We encourage you to explore these sources for a comprehensive perspective. Keep in mind that while the content may not always align with the official standpoint of 6Do Brief, it's not meant to be taken as absolute directives for decision-making. Comprising seasoned media professionals, learned scholars, and accomplished scientists, the 6Do team embodies a trailblazing, fully independent media entity. To customize 6Do Brief to meet your professional needs, you have the option to subscribe to a diverse array of briefings on our website, 6dobrief.com. Regardless of your location, you can conveniently receive 6Do Brief via email.
Empty smiles, their words misleading. Power games in darkened rooms, spin their lives to seal our doom. Oh, oh, oh. Turn on the screen, monsters screaming. Empty smiles, their words misleading. Lost in hours arc. Leaders laugh while we cry. Change the rules, make us comply. Propaganda noise fills the air. They own the voices unaware. Revolution still in the streets. Claim the